Routines are not only considered useful for children with autism, but also other children with additional learning needs under the umbrella of neurodiversity, such as ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia and many others. Having a routine can make a real difference to everyday lives, including the families around them. It gives them a sense of security in the simple way of understanding. And by including your child in making these routines, you have more chance of it working for them. I've used and seen the differences that routines can make using the now, next and then. They bring least upset, minimal meltdowns and a much better outcome. If you have a child that finds it hard to adjust to different tasks at different times a day, then maybe having a routine might help you. By using the picture cards, you could design a routine together. Here's a simple one that I've made from recycled card. Cards I've got on them come from Amazon, but you and your child could make those together. Simple routines: lunch, family time, nap. They can be very simple, and having a morning routine can make the whole day brighter. Having these routines could give you a chance to have breakfast with your child and have a coffee. Get dressed without screaming and shouting for them to go and clean their teeth. Knowing what to expect before it happens can reduce the stress. So if they know that when they come home from school or when they get up in the morning, you're going to sit together and you're going to map out what's going to happen. But you as the adult needs to stick to these routines as well. And just until they adjust, and try to stay calm when at first they just don't get it. Because the rewards, the hot chocolate and the family time will all pay off in the end. So I've made some more visuals using the same cards. This is my before school one. The waking up, the getting dressed, the breakfast, the shoes, the car, the school. It's a really busy time of day. It's not surprising some of our children are overwhelmed. As your child gets older, they might be able to recognise the 7 on the clock and say to you, "Mum, it's 7 o'clock, it's breakfast time." Or show you a visual if they're non-verbal. But it's up to us as the adults to try to stick to that routine as much as we can, and this way we can help them succeed. But you could also ask the school if they could do something similar, so that when your child's going out to play and at lunchtime, when they're going into the hall, with all the noise, all the other children, it can be so overwhelming. Or even at home time when they've got to put their coats on, they've got their visuals to know what's going to happen next. I know one of my grandsons, that's 10 going on 11, gets up every morning at 6:30 and he goes downstairs and makes his own breakfast. He'll have a wash, clean his teeth, and then he'll do his reading or his homework, just because that time of day suits him. Gets ready for school, but at 8:30 he has to go to school. No matter what's happening, he has to leave at 8:30. But if he gets up in the morning and his clothes are not ready for him, or the milk's not in the fridge, it's a meltdown. Doesn't matter that his mum's got 2.5 hours to iron his trousers, or 2.5 hours to go to the shop and get the milk. His routine is broken, and it takes a long time to fix. I've also done one for after school. They're coming home, it's homework, it's dinner, then you've got free time. You have a shower, put on our pyjamas and have story time with the family again, another reward, before it's time for bed. By having these routines, you can bring some kind of calm to what can otherwise be called chaos. Creating family time, deepening bonds and building social skills. It can all be fun. Making life easier, reducing the stress, limiting the meltdowns and making life easier for you too. Increasing self-confidence. Increasing their confidence that they can do small tasks themselves in time builds their confidence and reduces their stress. At the moment, you might just put their clothes in a pile on the bed and get them dressed. I know, it's easier. But if you just lay them out, vests and pants, t-shirt, trousers, socks, and maybe have a visual card underneath, in time they will get used to that routine, and with that, going to school and doing PE becomes easier for them too. You may find weekends and holidays another hurdle. So let's break those down. In 2 days, we're going to go to the park. So we'll get up in the morning, we'll have our breakfast, we'll make a picnic, and then we'll go in the car. And when we get there, we'll feed the ducks, we'll sit and have something to eat, and we play some games, and then we come home again. So going on holiday could be a whole different ball game, with anxiety levels way up here. But maybe you could prepare them in advance. Explain to them that you're going to go in the car, go to the airport, a lady's going to take the bags, you're going to wait for a while, maybe have something to eat, then you're going to get on the plane and they can have their favourite toys. Show them pictures of the hotel, show them pictures of the swimming pools, just to reduce any anxieties that they might be having. And if you're going away to a cottage or a caravan, maybe again you could show them the pictures, explain to them about the long journey and that they can take their toys with them, and maybe you can play their favourite game, spot the red car. But explain to them when they get there, the car's got to be unpacked, and maybe give them a job to do. Put their snacks in the fridge so they have some kind of security. And then explain to them, we're going to sleep for 5 days. The same goes for going back to school. I used to hate going back to school. I hadn't seen my friends for so long. What was going to be expected of me? So maybe during the 6 weeks, you could talk to them about their new teacher, their new classroom, just to refresh their memory. And if it's a teacher training day, maybe you could ask if they could pop in, have a look around the classroom, see the teacher, meet their support worker, just to make things easier for them. You know your child better than anyone, and you'll find what works for both of you. So I hope the video has been useful. Please like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment below. Maybe you know of how to use the visual cards in a different way, or you know of a routine that works for you. It might just help somebody else.